Guys going through some... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. Sanders is out there with the Magician. Then it's Malone. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the 4. Mack, no luck. Here's Magician. Malone, the pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. Malone. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Outside, Lewis. Good, and the nice assist from Mack.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Malone.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And here is Mack. Magician passes to Williams. Love, high post. Lewis outside. Shot clock at 6. The Hoyas need to get off a shot. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Magician passes to Magician. And it's Magician with the rebound. Now Mack. Lewis outside. A 3 ball. And no good that time. Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. And here's Sanders. Here's Magician. 3-pointer. The shot misses. Love with a wide open look. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominated.
And the Hoyas will go for a different look here. Magicians checked in for the Magician. Magician comes in for Williams. Magicians checked in for Lewis. And it's Williams in for the Magician. .116 left in the first quarter. Pass to Sanders. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. He has yet to score. It's good.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mack with the ball. Pass the Magician. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Hoyas making a change here. Love's checked in. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far. Just 25%. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Pass the Magician. It's good from long range.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Love.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass the Magician. Back to Love. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Magician is out there with the Magician. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the small forward. Last outing for the Hoyas, it was a loss to the Wolverines. Magician passes to Love. And it's blocked. Here's Magician. Scoreless thus far. This one for 3. And they get it back.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Magicians checked in for the Hoyas. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly 3-point shooting. That's how I made my living, but I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Pass to Magician. To the inside. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Still without a basket. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Magician's shot is good.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Magician. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Magician missing. And it's Love with the ball for the Hoyas. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Here's Magician. There's the pick. Inside. Intercepted. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Williams. Magician's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Hoyas will go for a different look here. Magician's checked in for the Magician. Williams comes in for Magician. Lewis checked in for Magician. And Mack subbed in for Williams. Here's Magician. Still yet to score. Pass to Mack. 1:46 left here in the second. Hoyas moving the ball around. Traps in the tray.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Magician. Here's Holland. Back to Malone. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Mack the pass to Magician. Outside for Lewis. Pass to Magician. Here's the three. He can't get that one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the middle. Pass to Holland from outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Holland's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Mack. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the home team.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Magician.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
A putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Lewis is out there with Williams. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the center position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now here's Matt. 6 to shoot. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Magician, still without a basket. Malone with the screen. Here's Magician. He's covered by Matt. And it's Magician missing. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for Magician.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Here's Magician. He's covered by Mack. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Malone, the pass to Magician. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Magician.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here is Mack. 6 points for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Shot clock at 6. Lewis passes the Magician. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Magician, still scoreless. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Love against Sanders. Takes it inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On Friday and then on Sunday.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops from Malone. Both free throws good for Malone.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys?
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Here's Magician. The Hoyas getting their last shot to go. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Now here's Williams. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Magician. He's covered by Mack. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Lewis covering. Here's Magician. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Magician's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Malone with the steal. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Magician's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Matt, off target from three-point range.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now here's Malone. He's got 10. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Magician missing.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour action.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
Here's Magician. Hasn't made one yet. Beyond the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 12. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got the Magician. Magician is out there with the Magician. Then it's Malone, and it's Holland in at the small forward position. Here's Magician. Malone is screen on love. Here he goes. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass the Magician. Here's Magician. Magician passes to Magician. Love deciding where to go with it. Magician's shot is good.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Malone can't hit. Before the game at 42%. Magician passes to Magician. Uses both hands to slam it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds. The Hoyas will take it. And the Hoyas with some changes. Williams comes in for Magician, and Max subbed in for Williams. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Hoyas with some changes. Magicians checked in for the Magician, and Lewis subbed in for the Magician. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thank you once again, Allie. At the top of the key, Williams. Pass to Love. Outside Williams. Driving the lane, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Magician. He's covered by Mack. Malone down low. Gets it to go. Down low.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Hoyas, number 9, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. For 3, and down goes the free.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Matt. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
It's tipped. Sanders with the ball. Picked up by Love. It misses. In this game, 45%. Now Mack. 1:39 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Magician. Launches it. The 3 goes down.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Mack looking around. He drills the 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Magician. He's covered by Mack. The 10-footer. Oh, the jumper goes.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And it misses. Here's Magician. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.